and it is so nice not to have to put that little sponsorship thing at the beginning of these videos. This is a 310 for a single. This is also my camera being like tilted over to the right there, which is friggin' annoying. I apologize for that. I had nowhere to put my camera as usual in this gym, so it just got on the floor, and apparently the floor is uneven, or I don't even know. So we're seeing me do a 310 for a double. On this day I just did 310 for a whole bunch of like single and then a double work, just because I had that migraine like last week. And so I really just, I'm like being careful right now with the stuff I'm doing. It's deadlifting or squat work, just because I really don't want to trigger another one. So I didn't push anything super hard on this day. I just did a bunch of singles at a pretty, like a 91-ish intensity or percentage of my 1 rep max. So yeah, you know, I mean, honestly, these actually look better than than I felt about them when I was doing them. I was just having actually a pretty bad day. Speaking of tilted cameras, now the camera is tilted in not my favor when it comes to squat depth, so it's a little bit tilted down to the left. Awesome. And then I got that dude walking in front of my camera for the first rep. So what this is 175 for sets of 4. This is ridiculously easy. So the thing I want to say about this is that like a month ago, like, I don't know, right before we went to RUM, it was like actually the day we were supposed to leave for it, so February 7th or something like that, you know, I did a volume session where I did 165 for sets of 4. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, and like, it sucked. I mean, it sucked for a variety of reasons. I was pretty stressed out that day because Kyle was like stuck in an airport, or no, sorry, that was a different time. Our plane flight was delayed, and I just wanted the stuff to work out for RUM. So I went into that session, and it just, you know, it was first of all slower than me squatting 10 pounds heavier for sets of 4 here. I also really didn't give myself that much rest time except for after the 3rd set, because some dude came up and asked me about our powerlifting club. So like, this is really cool. Honestly, my squatting is just, it's just kind of inexplicably just blown up recently. I'm really moving weights that used to be so difficult for me, or even just moderately kind of difficult. Like, I'm moving them so much better. I've actually, you know, speaking of stress, today I was pretty stressed out about stuff. I won't even go into it, but, you know, it's just kind of not been a good last few days. So I really was going into the session kind of feeling like crap. But that said, I feel like I really did well with the work that I did. And I'm just really kind of interested to see where my squatting goes in the next 2 months or so, because it's like weird. I don't know. It's just like going so much better than it used to. And honestly, I mean, I've made little tweaks to things. Something that I've really focused on is making sure that my upper body moves as little as possible. Now, that said, you'll notice the torso angle on any of my squatting is going to change through the movement. I can't freaking stay upright because of the way I'm built. If you want to pause me at the bottom, like in the hole, you can see that my hips are like 2 feet out behind the bar. Like, in order for myself not to fall over backwards when I'm squatting, because my torso is so short and my femurs are so long, I've got to lean forward, and that kind of, you know, the plane of my torso changes through the squat, and that's just something that is the nature of my squat. So that said, what I really try to do is not let my upper body change in terms of you know, my chest falling, or also my elbows really need to not like flip around, and that's something I actually struggle with the most with my squatting, is that my right elbow and shoulder joint really likes to kind of loosen up. It likes to over rotate. I don't know what or like under rotate. I don't even know. I do film from the back sometimes, but you guys never see that because it is really unflattering. But, you know, I do look at what my elbows are doing, and there's this like inequality. And so what I'm doing right now with my my volume sets is really trying to correct that. So sometimes it causes a slowdown in the reps. This is just dumb. This is me, I don't know, after my session, I've noticed during my warm-ups for squatting that, like, I can do this thing that I didn't used to be able to do, where I can get into this position and have my heels down and my hands flat, and like I did not used to be able to do that. So that's cool. My mobility is changing, and I never do anything to really push that except for just do my normal lifting workouts. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes in the future. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.